viewers, I have a complete battlefield report for you. In this video, we'll have a look at four major fronts. Firstly, North Wollo, Hemra zone. Secondly, we'll have a look at Oromia special zone because Afar forces and Ethiopian National Defense Force were trying to make incursions into Oromia special zone, which is mostly under TDF OLA control, and they were trying to advance from a far side towards Shewa. We have some updates. And thirdly, North Shewa zone, which is the most important battlefront now, where TDF is trying to move towards Debre Berhan. What is the latest on North Shore front? And lastly, Afar region, where Afar forces ENDF have made some gains. Firstly, North Wollo and Hemra zones. Here you can see on this map Lalibela. To the west of Valdia is Lalibela, and to the north of Lalibela you can see Sikota views. Both Sikota, Lalibela came under TDF control several weeks ago. Then a counter-offensive was launched on these two major towns after PM Abiy announced to join his forces. The counter-offensive came from this side, from Debre Tabor, from Gondar side. But offensive on Sikota, Lalibela, both offensives have been repelled. In a previous video, I informed you in detail. So both Sikota, Lalibela, major towns, Sikota in Hemra, Lalibela in North Wollo, both are under the control of Tigray Defense Force. What about Gashina, an important place here, this one? Because we have been hearing reports about fighting in Gashina. So far, no confirmation that Amhara forces have retaken Gashina. They have not shared anything from Gashina so far. Gashina was under TDF control. That is why we'll keep Gashina under TDF until we have some visual confirmation. Filakat is contested. We have seen reports about artillery strikes on Filakat from Gashina. Taja, Dubko, here again we heard some claims from ENDF about Dubko, Taja coming under Amhara control. But again, no confirmation that Amhara forces have retaken these places. Both were under TDF. So here we can say that situation is almost the same, though Amhara militias have tried to take back Gashina, Lalibela, and Sikota, but so far they have not been able to make any large-scale gains on this front. Secondly, viewers, Oromia special zone. Here you can see Kamise in Oromia special zone. Then other towns like Karakore and Sanbate, they are also there. Oromia special zone, major parts of Oromia special zone are still under the control of Tigray Defense Force and OLA. Kamise is still under OLA TDF control. Close to Kamise is Majate views. Majate is in North Shua zone. It's on border of North Shua, Oromia special zone. Again, Amhara social media activists claimed that Majate had been retaken by Amhara militias, but they could not share anything from Majite so far. So, Majite was under TDF OLA control, no confirmation that Amhara forces have retaken Majate. Kamise under TDF OLA control, then Karakore, Sanbate, all are under TDF control, OLA control. What about North Showa zone? Shiva, Robit, Jivaha, Atayai under TDF OLA control. TDF and OLA were advancing towards Dabre Sena from Shewa orbit. Here you can see Dabre Sena and here you can see Shewa orbit. So OLA TDF had taken Shewa orbit. They were moving towards Dabre Sena. They are in Dabre Sena. They have reached Dabre Sena, but they are trying to consolidate control of Dabre Sena. Here to the south, you can see Debre Birhan. Obviously, main target of TDF and OLA is Debre Birhan, but so far they are somewhere close to Debre Sena. Shewa orbit is still under TDF control, OLA control from the east, from this side, Debre side, from this road. Afar forces ENDF, they tried to launch a major offensive on Shewa orbit. They tried to take control of Shewa orbit, but so far we have no confirmation that they have managed to take back Shewa orbit. Shewa orbit is still under TDF OLA control. Some places to the west of Shewa orbit are also under TDF and OLA control. They're claiming to be in control of Mazazo as well, as you can see Mazazo here. Overall, we can say that Shewa orbit under TDF OLA control. Debre Sena, there is presence of TDF OLA there. Now they're trying to move towards Debre Birhan from Debre Sena. How close are they to Debre Birhan? That is not clear. We don't have any visual confirmation about their advance from Debre Sena, Debre Birhan. Some sources say they are advancing in small units from different directions toward Debre Birhan. We'll try to update you in coming days about that. But Frontline, I would say, is close to Debre Sena. Now, lastly, viewers, Afar. On this front, on Afar region, we know that over the past few days, Afar forces, Ethiopian National Defense Force, and perhaps Eritrean forces as well, they have made some gains. TDF was somewhere near Aliviha. Between Aliviha and Bati, here there is Kasagita. Kasagita has been retaken by Afar forces ENDF. Aliviha already under Afar ENDF control. Frontline is here near Bati. Bati is in Amhara region, not in Afar, viewers. This red dotted line is Amhara Afar border, and Bati is to the west of it. Bati is in Amhara region. Frontline is Bati, though ENDF says that they are advancing towards Kambolcha, but and they have taken some mountainous places close to Bati. But Bati town is still under TDF control, and so far we have no reports that ENDF Afar forces have reached anywhere close to Kambolcha. So I would say that Bati is under TDF OLA control. There could be presence of OLA as well in Bati, viewers. And here Aliviha, Kasagita, they have been retaken by Afar forces ENDF. What about Shifra, viewers? This is Shifra, you can see right on the border, Afar Amhara border, you can see. Shifra was under TDF control, but then from Barka, from here, Afar forces ENDF, they reportedly advanced towards Shifra. Yesterday, Ethiopian state media claimed that Shifra has been retaken by Ethiopian National Defense Force. They have not shared any pictures, videos, but what we have learned is that reportedly Tigray Defense Force is withdrawing from Shifra towards some strategic places close to Shifra. They will not leave this front open because you can see this main road from Shifra to Woldia, Gobiye, Hara Gobiye, Woldia. They'll try to remain in control of some places close to Shifra. Shifra town could be disputed. We'll have to wait a little. But what we learned is that TDF is withdrawing from Shifra town. There was not any heavy fighting inside the town. TDF has taken control of some strategic places close to Shifra. Are ENDF and Afar forces in full control of Shifra? That still remains to be seen. Right on Afar Amhara border, you can see Shifra, strategically very important. Overall, we can sum up views that TDF has lost some places in Afar region. It's advanced towards Mile. You can see Mile here. From Bati and from Shifra, it has once again been repelled. TDF is back in Amhara region. But TDF's positions in Oromia special zone here, and here, they are intact. They are moving towards this place, Debre Birhan. What about this one, this place, Digolo, Varelio, Varelio? Here again, they are in control of these places. They were trying to move towards Elim Katima, towards this place. This is Amhara Oromia border.